Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Water. Super happy to have you here. We are going to cover the energy for November 1st through the 7th. This includes a super new moon happening. If you're an Aquarius Rising, it would be happening in your 10th house of career. So let's just see where all this will take us for the week. So, all right, if you have Capricorn placements, this one also just showed up in Capricorn. And as you saw, you only saw part of the shuffle. I did a lot of shuffling before. Let's see here. So this is about taking a risk, taking a chance. And, and the risk and the chances, if you set something free, will it come back to you? Wow. Look at this. They are both opening and letting something free. She has bars on the window, and so she sets the butterfly free to transform. It feels almost as though she feels trapped herself, but she's letting her dreams take flight, and her dreams will be able to escape and be able to transform if you're willing to take the risk. And here it looks like Pandora's box. And so as you release and let go through the Scorpio season of the things that don't serve you, remember she closed the box in time to keep the hope inside. And so this is about having hope, taking a risk and releasing what doesn't work for you and having hope for the future. Wow, this is pretty intense. This is pretty intense. All right, let's get into it. We start out on Monday with the moon in Virgo. That's a kind of an uncomfortable angle, actually, for you. That's a quincunx, but it is opposing Neptune and Pisces, and what they're doing is they're having this conversation about what is the dream, what is the goal, and how can we actually manifest it into reality. And they're in both in a square, so it makes it a T-square because they're opposing each other, and then they're both squaring off with Venus up in Sagittarius. She's near the galactic center, so she's going to take the idea and she's going to be able to take it into the galactic center and really expand it out. So there is a possibility that your imagination could be running amok, but there's also a possibility that you really start to sort out what's really of value to you and what are you going to do, manifest and create this dream. How are you going to do that? So on Monday evening at 7:11 p.m., the moon moves into Libra. The moon in Libra is you really need to trust and believe your intuition about what it is that you want, but also about what you think is going on around you. This is Scorpio season, and so this is a good time to tap into that Scorpio energy of paying attention to the details and trusting your intuition about what it is that you think you know. So there is the opportunity that there are people in your environment that could be talking crap about you or backstabbing you, or, gosh, I hope it's not family, because it is your fourth house of family. No, that would be career. So people at work. So just something to be kind of keeping in mind there. Keep your ear to the ground, pay attention. But stay focused and stay in your lane and don't engage. Nobody can win a battle of the words with an Aquarius. That's true. That being said, is it worth your energy to do that? And maybe it is. And you'll have to decide as you go along. All right, so, yep, look, you have the energy of the bat. See through the illusion to the truth. There is a need to really pay attention to what is going on around you. Not, are you really trapped? Like that butterfly. Look, the butterflies in that cage, they didn't need to be let out. They should have been able to get out on their own. I almost feel like you could transform yourself. You just have to decide that you want to. You have aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom, and the tiger, so this is the giraffe energy, and the tiger says accept your magnificence. It's almost as though when you recognize the light here, your own magnificence of your divine higher self, you take that energy and you tap it, and look how it expands out of the dark into the light. So, but I feel like you need more information in order to recognize what is truth and what is not. This is something to kind of pay attention to this week. Wednesday is great energy between 12 noon and 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S., so just for your time zone, but that's great energy to really get some stuff done. So create some space in your calendar for that. Turn off your phone. Whatever you need to do to really get some stuff done. It's a great time to tap into that project dust clearing energy of the day. So the moon is going to move into Scorpio at 8:52 p.m. on Wednesday, Eastern Daylight Time, U.S., and then on Thursday at 5:14 p.m. it is a new moon in Scorpio at 12 degrees and 40 minutes. So let's see what's going on with that. In the meantime, next Monday on the 8th is my anniversary here on YouTube. I'll be starting my 5th year. So I want to invite you to leave me comments this week and next week. And also when the North Node videos come out, instead of mid-months this month, I'm going to be doing North Node videos. Leave me comments, say hi, and every comment counts as an entry into the drawing. I'm going to do 10 year ahead readings. 4 of them are going to be month by month by month, and then 6 of them will be by the quarters. So put your name in. I'm going to do a video. So it's 12 noon Eastern Standard Time US on the 15th is when it's over, and I'll be doing a video so you guys can see who wins. If you when you view the video and you hear your name, you're gonna have to send me an email, otherwise I can't send you the link to your video. So response time will be important, or I will draw another name. Okay. This is some really interesting energy, so give me just a second here. You have the fire spirits, you have energy coming in, and this is energy of purification and sanctuary. And so the sanctuary is super interesting. It has the bear, a fox, and it has the rabbit that looks like it's out of Alice in Wonderland. It's Mystic Meadow. There's a cleverness that comes with the fox that's about looking out for number 1. The bear feels like you are safe and you're protected and from the illusions, or there's a need to tap into your daydreams. However you want to look at that rabbit. What does that rabbit mean to you? Because rabbits usually mean prosperity to me, and instead of rabbits all dressed up in royal and regal, and so I feel like by tapping your imagination in a very safe space, you can almost envision where it is that you want to go and what you want to manifest, and then use the fire spirit to ignite this. This is a new moon. It's about planting that seed of intention. We have the purity of the unicorn, and this one's showing up a lot, but this time it feels like a very different message. This feels like the unicorn feels like it's your energy, and it feels like using the horn to really tap your own intuition and the purity of the guidance that comes through from the divine. I feel like there's a real need for you to take some time to meditate with this new moon so that you can pull in the information you need. Look, you have an imaginary friend. Again, this rabbit was so imaginary to me. It says childhood treasures resurface. What? It almost feels like 6 of Cups energy. Childhood treasures resurface. Almost feels like relationships from your past coming forward, but it's a treasure, right? It's a treasure. Something that was of value, someone that really, that was important to you. For some of you, may literally find some toy from your past, or you might be sent like pictures that your mom has like come across or something like that. It could be totally that. But your imaginary friend, I also think it's a possibility. Remember when we were kids and we used to daydream a lot? And then we grew up and we were like, oh, that's kids play. I need to focus on reality. Maybe it's time to dust off your imagination again. Because it is in our imagination that we create the vision of our reality that we want to create and manifest. And so maybe this new moon inspires you to get a little more imaginative, a little more creative, and do something really beautiful and fun for you. We have a beautiful little worm. It says, take care of yourself. And again, that bear showing up, the sanctuary, the need to protect yourself. But I feel like you are divinely protected, but you have to do your part to create a little bit of space to nurture yourself, to look after yourself. We have Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances and make new connections. That backstabbing energy again. I haven't had it come out so much in any of the other videos, and I only have like 3 left to go. So I don't do them in order. I do them in spirit order. But you have reconsider your alliances and make new connections. What are you releasing and letting go of, and maybe going back to? And maybe what you go back to also, again, I go back to the creative energy, because here we have Once Upon Midnight Dreary. It says creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. What did you used to do that really brought you joy that you haven't done in a long time because you think you're too grown up? You know, are you too busy trying to play at being the grown up that you've lost touch of your authentic self? Maybe it's just you setting yourself free. Very interesting energy, Aquarius. All right. Friday, 9:30 to noon, get your crap done again. It's a great opportunity to be working on some projects, so put that on your calendar. On the 31st, while you were out trick-or-treating, Mars moved into Scorpio. And now today, on Friday, everybody else is changing signs, all the other personal planets. And so there is definitely going to be this energy that's going to be wanting us to move, to make changes, to initiate and figure things out. So we have Venus, which is about value and self-worth and self-esteem, moving into Capricorn, who says, do you have a plan? And when she does that, she's going to be coming into this choice energy discussion with Mars, the action planet, over in Scorpio. How do you transform the situation? That's at 6:44 in the morning that she moves in there. And then just 12 hours later at 6:35 p.m., we've got Mercury moving into Scorpio. Now Mercury's in this conversation. How are we going to do this? How are we going to change this? That almost feels like the energy of the fox there. Like they're really thinking things through, like trying to creatively problem solve the situation. And how can we manifest what it is we really want? The moon moves into Sagittarius at 8:52 p.m. So every personal planet within 6 days has moved. So this is really the energy of deciding what is of value in your life and how do you go after with the energy of the super new moon. I don't know how to explain it. It's like turbocharging the whole situation. There's like so much here. And so things are changing. They're changing. And I think the fixed signs, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, you needed a little extra supercharged turbo engine moving, getting you guys going because you're fixed signs, and it's a little more difficult to do that. But here's the opportunity, and I really want to encourage you to let your imagination out of the cage and see where it takes you. So in the United States on Saturday, we change the clock, Saturday evening, so if that's something, pay attention to it. But the good news is that means we get an extra hour of sleep, because we're going to fall back, right? We're going to turn them back 1 hour. So that makes Sunday a 25-hour day, and the energy around Sunday is really one of relaxing. It's a great time for you to do the journaling, to do the imagination, to be creative, to do a little daydreaming. So enjoy that, because by Sunday evening, the moon moves into Capricorn, and now the moon is in those conversations that Mercury, Mars, and Venus are having. And Venus is going to move forward out of these conversations, go talk to Pluto. And Pluto's going to be like, well, so you got a plan for this transformation? She's going to be like, yeah, here's the plan. And he's going to be like, no, that needs to be reworked. And then she goes retrograde. And then she's going to have those conversations some more. And then she's going to move direct, get up to Pluto. And Pluto's going to say, okay, you may pass. And then she goes into Saturn. Into Aquarius, your sign, and runs right into Saturn. Saturn's like, you got a plan? She's like, oh yeah, I got a plan. And not too long after that, we're going to have Mercury going retrograde in your sign. And so it's really going to take months of reworking, going over this. And in the meantime, Uranus, which rules your sign, is in Taurus. And it's going to square on the 24th of December with Saturn that's up in your sign. And so this plan, it's going to take a while to come through. Okay, so I don't want you thinking, oh gosh, nothing's happening. It's happening, but you're going to have to revisit it, rewrite it, edit it, and take it slow and pay attention to the details, but use your imagination and then really enjoy the journey. So yeah, you have the orange dragon and the carrot dragon for this energy of the moon in Sagittarius. It says rewards and observe. I think the rewards come from observing your feelings and what brings you joy. When I think of orange, that is navel energy. That is solar plexus and sacral chakra. This is energy of creativity and joy. So observe what brings the joy and the happiness in your life, and that's where the rewards are. So go have some fun this weekend, especially on Sunday. Relax, enjoy yourself, but let your imagination run wild. And consider where it is that you need to release and let go of, and what is it that you need to pull from the past. And I feel like it's a childhood imagination, project, could be friends. It's something like that. So tap in, okay? Interesting week ahead. All right, you guys check out Moonlit Waters on Facebook for daily readings, and be sure to leave me comments for the next couple of weeks. And good luck, and I hope I see you soon. Take care.